Hey guys, we're back in the kitchen today making something I've been craving for a couple days now, and those are fried wontons. So incredibly easy and simple to make, and they really just hit the spot when you're craving some comfort food. I'm going to list all of the ingredients down below, but the main ones are really just a meat of your choice. I'm going to use pork and then spinach and wonton wrappers, and that's about it. I have another video here showing how to make them and fold them, but I'm going to be making them from scratch again today anyway, so let's just get started. So you can see I have my ingredients: spinach, ground pork, the wrappers, some seasonings laid out. We're going to start by chopping up all this spinach as finely as you can. I'm going to start taking the pork out and mixing it with the spinach. I'm going to let the cat by. And I'm going to season this plate with a lot of salt, some garlic powder, or you can mince garlic, and some ginger as well. And we're just breaking down the fat in the pork with our hands and mixing it with the spinach to make the filling. So for the wrapping process, I'm going to start by laying out a set of wrappers. I just like to do them batch by batch so I can be efficient. I'm going to spoon a little bit of filling out and just be careful we're not putting too much filling so that the wrappers break. And wonton wrappers are rather thin, so I don't want them to break while frying. So when you're making wontons or dumplings, you always have a little bowl of water, just like in my other video, to just wet the edges of the skins. We're pinching this into a triangle, turning it upside down, making a little dent, and then putting those corners together. So I'm going to repeat this process. You'll probably have to play around with the amount of filling and kind of the amount of water you're putting a little bit to get it right, so don't worry if they're a little bit messy when you first start off. Just be careful about putting too much water because it kind of like drowns the skins and it just makes it really messy to start to put together. So I'm getting into a nice flow state folding here, but you can see this amount of filling, which is about a pound of pork, really makes a huge batch of wontons. So I accidentally did a time lapse on the next part, so it's about to go by really fast. But basically I'm going to heat up the oil in a pan until it's nice and hot like you would fry anything, and put those wontons in, not too overcrowded. And we're just going to do a couple minutes on each side, and you'll be able to tell because when you flip them over, they're going to be super nice and brown. And I mean, that it really is it, because the whole thing is pretty much a 5-minute process. When they come out of the pan, just shake or paper towel off some of that excess oil and you're good to go. Don't worry if some of them broke on your first try, they'll still taste delicious, and enjoy. Hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you tried this.